Adventures, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Daniel, skipper of Professionalism of Phi Chi Theta Zeta OMICRON chapter at the University of California, Riverside, back at it again with another episode of Professionalism. It's great to have you with us on this fantastic Friday. Today we'll be looking at the art of leadership and go over several topics. First, we begin to explore what leadership means, then your leadership style, and lastly, ending off with a few reminders of what effective leaders do. Stay with me. Leadership style reminders. Leadership style reminders. Welcome to the jungle. Let's go. Leadership is a challenging topic to understand. A leader is someone who can see how things can be improved and who rallies people to move towards that better vision. It's similar to when an explorer is cutting a path through the jungle for the rest of his group to follow. First, think about what kind of leader are you? Here's a clip of one of my favorite sports in the world. All right, Coach White, take it away.
All right, everybody, gather around. Come on. I want you to look around. Best in the state, right? Every team that's here deserves to be, including you. But they haven't got what you got, all right? They don't get up at dawn like you and go to work in the fields, right? They don't go to school all day and then go back to those same fields. That's what you do. And then you come out with me and you run 8 miles, 10 miles, and you take on even more pain. These kids don't do what you do. They can't even imagine it.
As you can see, Coach White is deeply connected with the kids that work on the farm of McFarland. They didn't come from the same background and they compete with different people. Coach White is a powerful leader because he connects with his athletes. Leaders can work towards making their vision a reality while putting people first. Just like Coach White, just being able to motivate people isn't enough. Leaders need to be empathetic and connect with people to be successful. Leaders don't have to come from the same background or follow the same path. Future leaders will actually be more diverse, which brings a variety of perspectives. Of course, other people could disagree with my definition. The most important thing is that organizations are united internally with their own definition. Now you know what leadership means. Here's a quiz for you. Leaders are You picked A. You are right. A leader rallies people to move toward that better vision. Next stop on our adventure, we are going to explore different leadership styles. We have 6 different leadership styles to explore from: affiliation, democratic, commanding, pace setting, visionary, and coaching. We just covered one of them with Coach White and McFarland. Can anyone guess what that was? If you are thinking coaching, you are right. A coaching style of leadership is characterized by partnership and collaboration. When leaders behave like coaches, hierarchy, command, and control give way to collaboration and creativity. Short-term firefighting reactions are dispersed by long-term strategic thinking. It looks like we got some issues with our fellow space travelers. Houston, we have a problem.
I want you guys to find every engineer who designed every switch, every circuit, every transistor, and every light bulb that's up there. Then I want you to talk to the guy in the assembly line who actually built the thing. Find out how to squeeze every amp out of both of these goddamn machines. I want this mark all the way back to Earth with time to spare. We never lost an American in space. We're sure as hell not going to lose one on my watch. Failure is not an option.
This is pace setting. Failure is not an option. In this style, the leader sets high standards for performance. The captain wants his team to find every engineer in the nation to find solutions to bring a power to Apollo 13. He or she is obsessive about doing things better and faster, and asks the same of everyone. Next up, we're going to Lieutenant Maverick and Commander Stinger.
For 5 weeks, you're gonna fly against the best fighter pilots in the world. You were number 2, Cougar was number 1. Cougar lost it, turned in his wings. You guys are number 1. But you remember one thing. You screw up just this much, you'll be flying a cargo plane full of rubber dogs out of Hong Kong.
Yes, sir.
That is all.
What you saw with Commander Stinger He was very vocal towards Lieutenant Maverick and set him to Top Gun MCAS Miramar. That was a commanding style of leadership. This is a classic model of military style leadership, probably the most often used but the least often effective. Because it rarely involves praise and frequently employs criticism, it undercuts morale and job satisfaction. All right, we're going to some of our favorite toys.
You are the most talented, most interesting, and most extraordinary person in the universe. And you are capable of amazing things because you are the special. And so am I. And so is everyone.
Simulation is a style that emphasizes the importance of teamwork and creates harmony in a group by connecting people to each other. Just like Emmett tries to connect with President Business and says that they are stronger together. Our next stop for style is Tony Stark's very own Stark Tower.
The world's filling up with people who can't be matched. They can't be controlled.
Like you controlled the cube?
Your work with the Tesseract is what drew Loki to it, and his allies. It is a signal to all the realms that the Earth is ready for a higher form of war.
A higher form?
You forced our hand. We had to come up with
A nuclear deterrent. Because that always calms everything right down.
Remind me again how you made your fortune, Stark.
I'm sure if he still made weapons, Stark would be neck deep.
Wait, hold on. How is this now about me?
I'm sorry, isn't everything?
I thought humans were more evolved than this.
Excuse me, did we come to your planet and blow stuff
You
up?
understand
Treat your
this
champions with
You're
such
not my
mistrust.
champion.
Is really
What
that
is it about me
naive?
that bothers you so
Shield
much?
monitors
I'm
potential
curious.
threats.
This is a democratic leadership style. This style draws on people's knowledge and skills and creates a group commitment to the resulting goals. It works best when the direction the organization should take is unclear, and the leader needs to tap the collective wisdom of the group. The Avengers work hard and discuss the problems within the group. Everyone's opinion is mentioned. Lastly, we're going to the medical field with Dr. Patch Adams.
Now, you ask me if I've been practicing medicine. Well, if this means opening your door to those in need, those in pain, caring for them, listening to them, applying a cold cloth until a fever breaks, if this is practicing medicine, if this is treating a patient, then I am guilty as charged, sir.
Did you consider the ramifications of your actions? What if one of your patients had died?
What's wrong with death, sir? What are we so mortally afraid of? Why can't we treat death with a certain amount of humanity and dignity and decency and, God forbid, maybe even humor? Death is not the enemy, gentlemen. If we're going to fight a disease, let's fight one of the most terrible diseases of all, indifference. Now, I've sat in your schools and heard people lecture on transference and professional distance. Transference is inevitable, sir. Every human being has an impact on another. Why don't we want that in a patient-doctor relationship? That's why I've listened to your teachings, and I believe they're wrong. A doctor's mission should be not just to prevent death, but also to improve the quality of life. That's why you treat a disease, you win, you lose. You treat a person, I guarantee you'll win.
This visionary style is most appropriate when an organization needs a new direction. Its goal is to move people towards a new set of shared dreams. Dr. Adams is an unconventional physician whose vision is to heal patients with laughter. Based on his own book, In Mixing Equal Does Scatological Humor and Pathos. His medical philosophy incorporates compassionate caregiving through deeper physician-patient interaction, humor, and play. Let's fight the most terrible disease of all, indifference. Friendship is the best medicine. Our last destination for today is just a few reminders. Effective leaders are passionate, creative, have a strong vision, good communicator and confident, and organizer, and have strong interpersonal skills. The art of communication is the language of leadership. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. My name is Daniel Yang. Thank you so much for watching. If you have additional comments, please connect with me on LinkedIn in the link in the description and below. Smash that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content. Remember to follow Phi Chi Theta on Instagram at UCR PCT, and also check out our website at ucrpct.org to take your professional skills to the next level. Thank you so much, adventurers, and I hope to see you on our next journey. Adventurers out there, have an adventurous weekend. Stay safe, everyone.